this is Greg Kelly. Donate now to Toys for Tots, which works year-round. Go to toysfortots.org. Toys for Tots supports children in need throughout the year with programs like the Toys for Tots Literacy Program. Established in 2008, it has provided over 63 million books to disadvantaged children. The Toys for Tots Literacy Program is committed to providing disadvantaged children with direct access to books and educational resources that enhance their ability to read and communicate effectively. Go to toysfortots.org.
Excuse me! Taxi!
Come on, what are you doing? This is the 77 WABC minicast.
I'm just putting my finishing touches on a tweet that I'll be sending out to the world, basically telling everybody to calm down. So they shot down one of our planes. So what? This happens in every war, especially the ones we win by a mile. And then I just got to get it out there because the coverage of this thing makes it seem like it is a total and complete crisis. Now, I have this piece of information. Let me give you this piece of information. One of the pilots has already been rescued. That's fantastic news, and it's not surprising. We have these great search and rescue helicopters, and they can get in there in a hurry. And I think we lost like dozens of aircraft in Gulf War I. I know we lost a couple in the invasion of Iraq, although, quite frankly, that was a big bust overall. They got lucky. They got lucky. We have had thousands upon thousands upon thousands of missions. This is a, acceptable loss. All right. And don't wet your pants. Everybody, don't wet your pants over this stuff. It's the kind of thing that happened. Hey, anybody check in on the astronauts yet? The astronauts are in deep space and they're taking very cool pictures of the Earth. Let's see here. I think we have them talking. A little bit of the astronauts talking from the moon. Shall we? Cut one, if you don't mind. Cut one.
All right, Amy, welcome on board the Integrity spacecraft. We got, right now, myself and Christina are in seats 1 and 2, getting ready for rendezvous and proxops demonstration. Victor's just finishing up getting out of suits and getting suit drying going, and Jeremy is hard at work in cabin configuration. It was an amazing ride uphill. The views, we've got 2 moon rises that we've had so far, and the views of planet Earth. We've circled it completely, and we forgot how beautiful it is to look down on Earth.
Well, that must be great. I'd be looking out that window the entire time, but they got a lot of work to do. Every moment of their day is scheduled. They don't get to just kind of screw around. They got things to do, and they're pressing buttons, conducting experiments. They're exercising a lot. They're taking pictures, monitoring the equipment. Believe it or not, they're doing interviews up there. They're sending and receiving emails. They're tweeting. Some of these guys are actually still tweeting. It must be very, very, very sweet. I am kind of taken by a little bit by surprise that we haven't come a little bit further in the space program. It's a little bit disappointing, to be honest. I mean, we're going back to the moon. We're not landing there. The first time we landed on the moon, December 1968. No, I'm sorry. We didn't land on the moon, but we did the same thing. We went to the moon and we didn't land. That was December of 1968. And that was very exciting. Is this as exciting? We've done it before, 57 years ago, for crying out loud. I don't know. I think we should be further along. Here's Walter Cronkite. He loved the space program. And notice he doesn't overtalk during the launch. Cut 5, if you don't mind, please. Cut 5.
15 seconds. Guidance is internal. 12, 11, 10, 9. Ignition sequence starts. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff. 32 minutes past the hour. Liftoff on Apollo 11.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy, it looks good, Wally. Building shaking. Getting that buffeting we've become used to.
How about that, huh? See, he was chill. I also noticed this. I looked back at that coverage, and they were content to allow NASA to report to the public what was happening, and NASA was discreet about it. They didn't hit everybody over the head. Whereas, I don't know, I thought that they were chirping a little bit too much. Listen to how we launched the Artemis the other day, all right? I think it's just a little bit too much. Cut 3. Oh, and by the way, the camera did go down like 3 times during the launch. Well, I guess that wasn't too much talking. But a lot of the channels had every ex-astronaut they could find. And they talked to them to the very, very moment the thing took off, right? And they were just, you could tell, they were just killing time. A lot of these guys were shuttle pilots, right? They didn't know about the moon. I just didn't find it as interesting. And as they didn't let it breathe. Walter Cronkite, even though he was very pompous, even though he could be a bit of a, tough to take, and he wet his pants about Vietnam, actually was pretty skilled, very skilled broadcaster. All right, 800-848-9222, 800-848-9222. So this is Good Friday. It's Good Friday. You know what Jesus was going through right around now, right? 2,000 years ago. Very brutal. And you know why he did it? He did it for us. And it was very bleak. And people were very, very sad. But then it was a setup for the most glorious thing that ever, ever, ever happened. His resurrection. And we can have the same thing, eternal life with him. I do believe. I get so wrapped up sometimes in the body. I was thinking about a very beautiful woman yesterday who's dead. And she got a lot of things for her life based on her beauty. And I thought about where she is right now, I mean, her body's in a coffin. And that body is not beautiful anymore. But that body is not her, right? This body is not me. It's a tool that I'm temporarily allowed to use while I'm here on this planet. And I can't get too into it. I can't get too into the things, because all of this stuff is going to go away. It's here for our benefit, but we don't live for it. It helps us. Anyway, I feel very, very grateful. All right. Give me a moment. 800-848-9222. It is time, right? Right. We shall return. And one pilot has been rescued. Intense search for second crew member after the F-15 jet was downed in Iran. We don't know shot down. It could have crashed. These things sometimes crash, mechanical, whatever. But it was probably shot down. We will be right back.
Listen to this podcast now on the Red Apple Podcast Network.
Why is the middle class shrinking? Why are people facing an affordability crisis while marginalized individuals called informals grow in numbers? Join me as I travel the world, speaking with people living in invisibility, the leaders working to solve it, and uncovering the hard truths shaping our economy and daily reality.
Download all of Red Apple Media's podcasts right now through your favorite podcast platform.